young, dumb, as stupid as young as. But when I first met the day that tell you a Kendrick story, I met Top, Kendrick, and Punch the same day. They came over to Dre's house, and I didn't even put two and two together that Kendrick was. I didn't even think about that at the time. They came over, and the first song that Kendrick did was "Women, Weed, and Weather," and I remember Top asking for that. Top was like, "Yo, man, Kendrick sound good on that mic." And Top was like, "Yeah." Dre was explaining the microphone because we always use this Sony mic. I remember Top was like, "Yeah, man, we need one of them at the studio." Dre gave him the mic, and that's when I knew Top was a hustler. And I remember like another memory when they played Section 80, and you know a lot of the powers that be didn't really want that to come out. And I remember me and Top sitting in the car, and I was like, "Dog, you got to put that out." I said, because, learn from me. You got to build that momentum and you got to put it out. That's the only way you're going to force your to go over here, because I had experienced it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, just like with Game, like I said this, they left that out for dead. Y'all know that when he went against 50 them and shit like that, they left him out there, but he came with one blood. He forced it. You get what I'm saying? He forced it because he was too hot. You couldn't stop it. So the same with Kendrick. Kendrick was the hottest shit going. Top them forced that shit, and the streets got behind it. And then it was inevitable. And now we here. And I used to think Eminem was the greatest rapper of all time. I have changed that. I think Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time. And the reason I say that is because I've never seen someone basically be challenged to do something that they primarily they don't do, and then make a whole album of that type of shit. This nigga don't make club shit. This nigga made a whole album of club bops and just like destroyed the game with it. And then he made a diss song during like in a time where it's the greatest like pressure under him, battling the biggest in the world, and he taught us a lesson at the end of the song. That is phenomenal. Do you know how, y'all know, AD, you know how hard it is to go in that studio and come with a record that everybody gonna like under them circumstances?
You know who do it all the time?
Who?
Drake.
But he didn't do it in that circumstance. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm just being honest.
They call you OVO stat. We call him OVO pun.
No.
I got my old history. I beat those, dog.
What I'm trying to say is he had the opportunity to, just like Kendrick did. Kendrick took the opportunity, so I got to put him there. And if you think about it, imagine if Ice Cube performed No Vaseline or Tupac performed Hit 'Em Up at the Super Bowl. That's essentially what that was, my nigga. But what I'm saying to you is that nigga made a diss song and he performed it at the Super Bowl. There's nothing greater than that. That's the greatest rapper of all time. Anybody got something to say against it, argue with your mama. I thought it was Eminem. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I had Eminem there is because I watched this nigga write a rhyme and he wrote it like art. But so if you look at it, it looked like he drew a picture of like a painting or some shit, but it's a rhyme and he's reading it in a circle. I'm like, and then then Jay-Z, I thought Jay-Z, because I watched Jay-Z have a full conversation with niggas for 30, 40 minutes, nigga, talking, and then go lay a verse of what we was just talking about. While the beat playing in the background, the nigga wrote his verse while he was conversating with us, and then talked about what we was talking about in the verse, nigga. That shit never came out, by the way.
You pulled him off the record?
That nigga said Hov went too hard on this shit. Yeah, he's
it was for Detox.
Oh, okay.
It was for Detox. So yeah, dog, that nigga Kendrick is, to me, at this point, is the greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah, we live.
He's the greatest rapper of all time. I gotta go ahead and give it up. He's the greatest of all time.
We on the phone with somebody.
Hey, I'm about to say, don't tell me you cut a Jay-Z verse.
What up, bro? You good?
I didn't cut nobody verse.
Hey, because I ain't gonna lie. Eminem, he went crazy on Renegade.
Okay, he live right now.
He definitely did. And after he did that, right? What did everybody say? He was better than Jay.
They did say that.
We was around, so that's all that. So that's the mentality.
And see, Jay-Z didn't say, "Damn, Eminem, he went crazy on here. I'm gonna take the nigga off." He let him rock.
No, because Jay-Z thought his verse was better.
Oh, okay, that nigga Eminem.
He thought his verse was better. So if you think your verse better, of course you gonna let it rock.
Yeah.
But if you got somebody around you telling you, "Hey, nigga, you might want to go ahead and swap that out," then what you doing? You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no nigga around him telling him like swap that out. That's period. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, dog, what I don't be wanting from any of these conversations is it to like affect someone's legacy or how people see them and shit. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only here to build and help. You know what I mean? I want to help. I want to be a help, especially people that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, you know, some of y'all people say, a lot of people, I see this dude in the chat, he just said Stat was ass. Well, I mean, hey,
listen, Stat, don't listen to the chat.
I want to say this I want to say this. If I'm ass, then a lot of your favorite rappers is ass. And fuck the West Coast. A lot of them niggas on the East Coast I sat in that studio with. And y'all niggas know how I get out, AD. You know what it is. So a lot of the rap that y'all niggas heard, a lot of it, okay, that y'all don't be knowing how it happens over here. But I know for a fact what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, talk your shit. Talk your shit. Them East Coast niggas don't know nothing about what's going on with
Smoke
Stat.
them all.
That pen is incredible. I'm just incredible.
You started drill rap.
I'm just saying I sat in the room with these niggas and did what I did. You know what I mean? You know how, come on,
put
man.
BTA, huh? BTA.
It is what it is. It's but respectfully, though.
BTA.
Respectfully, though.
And now they got to deal. Now they got his French Montana and Max B. Damn.
Listen, I'm sitting here watching y'all. This nigga AD setting it up like I'm running. Nigga, I ain't running from nothing. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? No way. No way.
Yeah, I was going to be let down, Stat. I ain't going to lie. I'm like, damn, he really pulled out of that. He ain't.
Hey, he told me. He said, don't go in there and act like I was scary. I said, I'm not.
Hey, nigga, AD set it up. Crazy. I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, hell no.
Hey, but listen, you having a great conversation dialogue right now. It ain't so bad, right? What's happening, man? It's the PPG, man. And let me tell you right now, PrizePicks has a whole brand new offer right now, man. It got me excited. You use code Cuhmunity, you drop $5, you get $150 in lineups if you win. Listen to me. You drop $5, you get $150 in lineups if you win. And right now, you can get in on the action. PrizePicks is currently available in 36 plus states, man. So listen, use code Cuhmunity, drop $5, you get that $150. You feel me? The PPG is out. Cuhmunity.